Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking the top 5 best cards under 50,000 MT right now in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. We did top 5 under 25K yesterday, and a couple of those cards are on this list as well. But in today's video, we're doing top 5 under 50K. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get to ranking some cards. And I gotta say, 50K, a lot of good cards. A lot of options. I didn't include any wild gem cards because there are some guys like, for example, a Diamond Ron Harper or a Diamond Willis Reed or guys like that who are really good cards. And I mean, especially Willis, I would have liked to include him on this list, but I mean, he's not under 50K today. Yesterday, there was like 3 of him at 40K. Today, there's not. So it just depends on the day. Cards are sometimes available and sometimes not, sometimes under that price point and sometimes not. It really does depend on the day is what I've noticed with those wild gem cards. So that's why I didn't include them. Like Ron Harper actually is a 30K right now. I could have probably included him on this list, actually, now that I realize it, but whatever. I'm not including wild gems for that reason, basically, because they're just not consistent in their price in terms of whether or not they're attainable or not, or whatever the case may be. But with that being said, at the number 5 spot, we have Tari Eason. I am a fan of this Tari Eason card at the small forward position. I like him a lot. I think he's a great slasher. He's got good off the dribble ability as well, which is nice. Defensively, he's well-rounded and versatile. He's a really solid card. But if there is one thing to criticize about this card, is that his jumper, even on quick, is not insane. It is good, but it is not what I would consider an elite jump shot. He's got 85 driving dunk, he's got a good escape, and De'Aaron Fox crossover, which is a big plus. I think he's legitimately a very good card, but at the same time, he's not insane. You know what I mean? He's good, not amazing, I think is a fair way to describe it with that jump shot. Defensively, 90 perimeter, 90 interior, 90 speed, 90 agility, 90 vert, 84 strength, 95 stamina. A lot to like there. Badge wise, he's pretty good. Off challenger, immovable, off ball, pass physical finisher, post riser, post lockdown, set shot specialist. And again, I like the shot too. I think he's a good card. I don't think he's an insane card. I think is a fair way to describe him. So for that reason, I have him at the number 5 spot on this list. The jumper is the one thing that I think holds him back just a little bit. Number 4 is going to be Ayo Dosunmu, who just for sub 10K MT is just unbelievable price. The fact you can get this card for 6,000 MT, less than that actually, is an incredible to me. He's a 6'5 shooting guard, or sorry, 6'5 point guard with a 94 mid-range, 85 3, 80 dunk, defensively pretty well-rounded, has good interior, good strength, 88 speed, 87 agility, 88 vert, all that type of stuff. But what I really like about this card, and I actually have him on my squad, so we can just hop into freestyle and I'll show you. His animations are so nice. That's what I really like about this card, because I mean, honestly, he's a solid card all the way around. Like he's not a liability defensively. He's got good size for a point guard, but look, good escape, good behind the back, solid drag back, good dunks. I mean, he's just a well-rounded, really good card. He's a 6'5 point guard. He's got a good player build. He's got a good escape and a good behind the back. He's a good defender. His stats and badges are not limited. And honestly, his shot's good too. Like, there is just a lot to like about Ayo Dosunmu as a card. And I think he's overall a very elite option. So that is why I have him at number 5. He's just a great value card in terms of doing everything you kind of need at the point guard position, at least at a good level, if not at a great level. And having some movement to go with it, obviously, is a huge plus. I really like Ayo Dosunmu, and I think he's a very, very solid card. Next up is going to be trying to decide the order I want to do this in. I think I'm going to go Maxime Raynaud at number 3. I've talked about this card. It's R-A-Y, sorry. I've talked about this card a few times since he came out this past week, and for good reason. I mean, he's another guy who's just over 10,000 MT, like 15K instead, so he's a little more expensive, but still a 15K big who is 7'1" with an absolute strap. Really, really good jumper. The stats and badges do not jump off the page, but they are good enough. 85 3, 92 close shot, 84 post game, 80 standing and driving, 82 block, 86 interior, 90 rebounding, 79 speed and agility for 7'1" guys, not bad. 95 stamina is nice. Like, I know the stats don't absolutely jump off the page, but the badges are solid. Now, could use a movable enforcer, off-ball pest, on-ball menace, paint patrol. You add those badges, maybe replace off-ball pest with a pogo stick. Add a couple of those badges. He's got half set shot and half paint prodigy, and more importantly, his shot is so smooth. As a 7'1" big, you're just not going to get a better pick and pop big than him, especially for the price point that he's going for. Elite card. And again, with the shooting ability he provides, it just adds so much more value than the stats and badges are actually really particularly indicative of. So a big fan of what he can provide, and I think he's absolutely a really nice value one. Even though his stats and badges aren't insane, the release at 7'1" is just so nice. And again, with that type of size, it's a little bit easier to get away at times with not having the most insane stats and badges. So number 2 is going to be Dillon Brooks, another card who I actually have. Sub 50K, I kind of am a little surprised by that. He was going up in price. He was actually over 50K a few days ago and has now dropped back down in price, which is nice to see. Sub 40,000 MT right now, easily sub 50K. 93 ball, 85 driving dunk, elite defense, 94 perimeter, 90 interior, 85 speed, but 95 agility, 80 vert, 85 strength, 88 stamina isn't ideal. That low stamina is a little annoying, but it doesn't kill the card. And again, the beautiful thing about him is, and I have him on my team as well, so I can show y'all again, animations make him even better. It's not like the animations bring him down. The animations bring him up. He's a great 3-and-D card on paper, but the fact that he's got Kemba Escape and a money jump shot too is just a huge plus as well. Really nice value shooting guard, a guy who can compete defensively against the very best of the best at the shooting guard position, and offensively, he's got the shot to compete. He's got the Kemba Escape, which you can use to create space and reject a screen with it, for example. He's got 85 driving dunks, so the downhill drive ability is like actually there too. This is legitimately a really good card. He's not going to be the best shooting guard in the game, but he can compete against the best shooting guards in the game at a very high level. And then at number 1, I think we have a card who honestly is relatively similar to Ayo Dosunmu from earlier on this list, but a little bit better. And that is a card in Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who just is so complete for a for a diamond point guard. Again, sub 35K for a guy who's 6'5" at point guard, so good size. 97 offense, 94 defense, 92 driving layup, 95 close shot, 84 mid-range, 87 3 with an 85 driving dunk. 85 is kind of where I want the driving dunk to be like a threshold of being a legitimately good slasher. Not to mention he's tall enough to stand like at 6'5". He's got 90 ball handle, he's got 90 pass tag, and then defensively you got good block, interior, and strength, all at an 82, but 92 perimeter, 92 steal as well, 89 speed, 92 agility, 84 vert, 95 stamina. He's a better version of Dosunmu. Dosunmu is really nice and has good animations, but his stats and badges just aren't as good. Nickeil's got off challenger, float game, glove, interceptor, layup, mixmaster, physical finisher, strong handle, and obviously a lot of good gold badges as well, but also has the completeness in terms of the stats that Ayo just doesn't quite provide. You add brick wall, dimer, immovable enforcer, limitless range, maybe paint patroller to this card, I guess you go rise up as well, and he's just super duper nice. Could also go unpluckable, but he's gonna be missing 1 or 2 badges, I guess, maybe still, but I just think he's so complete stat and badge wise. His shot is super nice. He's got some good movement to him as well. He's a good slasher. Just a really well-rounded, really solid card, and a guy who I think absolutely deserves to be one of the better options at the shooting or at the point guard position in my team, and especially for his price point, he's just such a good option. So that is my number 1 card on this list. I think between him and Dillon Brooks, you could kind of argue either one. You could probably put Brooks at 1 as well, but these are some really good cards, man. Guys who can hold their own against much more expensive cards at a very, very good value. And yeah, I hope we continue to get more of these types of cards dropped throughout the game, but it's nice to have some solid base level cards that are affordable and also really, really good to kind of build around with your squad. So with that being said, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.